Hello everybody and welcome to Green Frog RC. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to smash that notification button to stay up to date with the most current videos. Hey guys, Kate here again. Just wanted to show you some of the detailing things I do on some of the bodies. To get the characters to fit in, make it look halfway decent. With this half body, half interior, I should say. You gotta get a little creative, so I'll show you in a later video how to make one of these, but I just tore the legs off and re-glued them on with a section missing to shorten his torso dramatically so that it would fit in there. Sorry about that. And then you can see the steering wheel. I used part of a sprue, like a parts tree. Take like this section here and cut the edges in the end, kind of like that piece that I used was a little bit better parts tree, but I just had this one handy. And you just drill it. Like this one has a hole in the middle of the pour, or I think it's injection molding actually. So in the injection, there's like a little hollow space in the center of the parts tree. So use that as a guide for a small drill bit and just open the hole big enough until you can get a screw through it. And if you can find something that looks like a shift mechanism on an automatic or a big ignition or something, all the better. So I'm thinking that might be a very long for the body. It's kind of pushing it back. His elbows look a little goofy. See, a little bit better. So I may shorten that up. We'll see. Just wanted to keep you updated and show you how I do this. Thanks. Good afternoon. Caden here, Green Frog RC. I'm working on Shauna RC Adventures VS410 Phoenix with portals body and detailing the interior now. Just want to show you a couple things. Started out with one of these Suicide Squad action figures. And kind of, you can see I did a little surgery. Had to remove this lower torso section and then the upper hips. And I was able to glue the thighs directly to the abdomen sideways and then turn the legs outward. Loses some mobility, but also loses a bunch of height in the torso. For the half interior, it works out. Also, a lot of RC cars have issues with the arm length on figures trying to get to the steering wheel, so I'd usually just take a chunk of sprue, parts tree, and drill out the center of it. Small drill bit, get it bigger, step it bigger and bigger and bigger until it's big enough for a longer screw to fit down through it and extend it out. You can make it so it looks like it has a gear shift or an ignition possibly or something maybe. Also put heat shrink on it so that it blends it in a little bit better if need be. Another thing I've created for the car is a Bobble Head Dog with a bobble head tail, a bobble tail I guess. And it's just a regular plastic figure, sawed off the head, sawed off the tail, drilled into the head, drilled into the head, drilled into the body, into the tail, and into the body, and put little springs in each side. So a little super glue on each side and kept it sharpied in between so it was black and it would blend. It wouldn't be as noticeable, the cuts. And yeah, that's going to be his passenger. Found this at Michael's craft store. Got an axial ammo can. They're good. Little axial helmet. And old tech deck. Give my old weathered one so it looks better than the new one. maybe a Coca-Cola or something for the driver. Yeah, I'll get back with you when I get more of it done. Hey guys, Kagan here. So just wanted to go over how I actually install the stuff I forgot to mention. I generally use like a double-sided tape. I like this Gorilla Glue clear double-sided tape. That's the best stuff I've found for making it hide under with figures and stuff. It's good to clean both surfaces with alcohol first, watered down alcohol, but like 50% is fine. And then yeah, just a little double-sided tape. For a little bit more permanent application, you can use shoe glue or like E6000. There's also I like this stuff's not bad if you want a little bit stronger hold. This Gorilla Glue, it's like a foam tape though. It's not transparent if you're not going to see it at all. Yeah, so that's how I attach stuff in the car, in the interiors. Just nervous about using the E6000 over the PS55. To me, flat clear paint, I don't know if it's going to mess it up or what, so I might do a little test section. Go from there. All right, thanks. Hey guys, welcome to the Rainfrog RC. Kagan here again. Saturday morning, just have a little time, work on Sean's interior a bit again, so I thought I'd show you how I made something new I haven't tried before, a new bobblehead figure, bobblehead driver this time. Just pulled the head off, took the mechanism, the little, because the head has a ball joint up in it. There was a ball joint sticking out of the head, so I pulled that out too, and then put some E6000 down in the hole with a small spring. Came out of a Bic lighter, small spring. Then I'll put E6000 in the head and put that on. And thought I'd show you how I make little bobblehead animals. This one I took pin, 11 Charlie RC pin, probably collector's item now. Javier was nice enough to send me, and I'll take this guy's mouth, cut it open like I did on this one, put it in, make a 11 Charlie RC frisbee kind of out of the pin. And let's see what else I made. A little, Sean used to play golf in high school, so I made him a little trophy. Throw that in the truck. And then yeah, the other stuff I already showed you. So for the driver fig, thought I'd show you how I took off the torso. It's just a matter of take off the jacket, make it easier to see what's going on. So you see right there in the middle, just kind of, so you can snap that off, pop that off. Now he's down to his abdomen. She has some plastic up in there. Eventually I'll probably try to get out so it doesn't rattle around. See his legs. Just take the leg and snap it off. Got a leg. Snap it off. Get it down to down to hip joints. Then you can take those, see how there's a flat surface there, a flat surface there. Just place it on there with some super glue, like that, and turn his knee back into the correct position. In order to be able to fit both legs, underneath the torso, I took and kind of took a triangle off of the inner thigh on each one so they could go close up the thigh gap a bit. Yeah, I'll get back to you once I cut these two legs and get them ready to glue. Alright, so an accident well, this is what I did to the leg. Just cut a section of it off. Accident, I did the wrong leg at first, but with a little super glue it was remedied quickly. So the reason I did that was so you can take the two legs underneath the torso and get them a little closer together at the end so they fit. Fit a little bit better that way underneath there. Other thing I did was I like to use this X-Acto, just a little saw. Comes with a shallower blade and this deeper blade, real fine tooth. Can control your cuts. On the dog, I just cut his mouth open. You can see. Cut his mouth open, so I'll be able to now take this pin apart. And use it. I just take it, put it in his mouth appropriately. Use a little bit of E6000 in his mouth first, and then shove the frisbee in. I might relieve a little bit more from his upper palate, just so the pin / frisbee fits better. Yeah, then I'll use some masking tape around his head and hold it in place once it's good, and I'll let it dry for a few hours with the E6000, ideally overnight for best strength, really. Alright, yeah, and I'll glue this guy and I'll get back with you. Thanks. A couple things I forgot to mention. It's good to take something, rough up the surface, make a better bonding surface for the super glue. I just use this little nail file, rough up the surfaces a little bit, and then clean up the edges so you don't see the sanded bit. And the bottom of the torso, same thing, so it bonds to that good. Abdomen, I should say. Yeah, just wanted to mention that. Alright, so yeah, dog's mouth started out like that. Now it's opened up. Used a pair of pliers to squish his upper lips a little bit. Flare them out. Fits in there, just sticking it in, and the E6000 will hold it in place. That bit inside that was stuck, instead of getting it out, I just dripped a little super glue down in there to keep it in place so it wouldn't rattle around. Alright, I'm going to glue his legs on and I'll be right back. So, got his legs glued on to the torso, abdomen. Now I'll E6000 his head on and the frisbee into the dog's mouth. And be back in a bit. Alright, so got the interior all done. Got golf trophy. Sean played golf in high school. Little frog smoking on a cigar. Bobblehead guy. The license plate up on plastic and then painted it silver background. I'm gonna put that Coke in there for him, Coca-Cola, and a couple stickers on the skateboard. And detailed up the shifter a little bit. Stickers arrived today, so put those in. Got the axial ammo can down there and a helmet. That's all crap I had to put in there to kind of balance it out side to side with the weight of the driver and the steering wheel. It's pretty good now. Yeah, body's set. Put the other license plate in the back window. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. You see this Sean's RC sticker in there? Or Sean's RC Adventures D110 sticker. Back side of the license plate, and the bed cage is all done. Now I'm going to assemble it all and I'll show you the finished product. So I'll have a couple final notes on this thing. It's definitely a half cab interior. See the hole in the back there for the half cab body. It's all set. Body's all put together. If you do use the body details, these are recycled from the half cab and Origin, I believe. You have to provide your own screws, tiny little silver screws. 164 by quarter or something, I believe they are. Other than that, yeah, I'm going to put it together, get a couple last snapshots and box it up and get it ready for Sean. Appreciate you watching. Well, I appreciate everyone who followed along and stayed this long. Just one last thing I noticed, when you add the recycled VS410 exterior body details, the wipers, and you got to provide your own screws, 164 by 1/4 screws. But if you do put the wipers on, it's a way to get the body. You can have the dashboard hook on the wiper screws. There's little washers on the inside. The dash will hook onto those washers, and it's another support point for the interior. So it's a nice feature. And then it sits on these plastic posts in the back, and those notches. And the dash sits on the windshield wipers, and then the handles lock the body in. Alright, well, I'm going to take some snapshots of it, box it up, and get it up to Sean tomorrow. Appreciate you watching. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.